welcome to a new minor series that I'm doing with the one, the only.
Mr. Panda Bear!
Yeah. So if you remember, he was in my Doki Doki series, and we're doing another dating sim. This time, not so focused on horror, even though we never actually got to the scary part of Doki Doki. Yeah. So, we're doing
Someone
Everlasting
didn't want
Summer.
to continue.
Um, and this is a game based in an old Soviet pioneer camp, the best setting for a dating sim.
Actually,
Um,
we're on a bus.
well, we're on a bus
So,
right now, but we're gonna go there. Basically, we travel, I think, back in time, or we're like going to our previous incarnation, and we have to survive this Soviet pioneer camp. Yeah. Alright, so
alright.
you're playing. So Mr. Fanbear is going to play the main character, and I'm going to have to figure out
Hello?
how I'm going to play all the girls. So, yeah. And by the way, I do have a guide open. I don't know if you can see it whenever I pull up my Steam thing, but if you can, here's the guide. It's the
You're
most popular
cheating?
one. And, yeah, we won't be using it too much, but,
In case we don't know what we're doing and we fail completely.
yeah, well, actually, I might. Okay, whenever we figure out what girl we're going to use, or we're gonna use, we're gonna.
Jesus, sir!
We kind of are. Once you figure out the rest of the story, we kind of do end up using the girls to get back home. But whenever we figure out what route we're gonna take, I will start using that. So, yeah, because I played this game
Well,
once and I still don't know much about it. So yeah, you can start.
I have handcuffs on now.
Wait, where are?
I've been
Can you
arrested.
continue going?
Alright, are you past the day one screen?
Yeah, I'm on bright daylight.
Bright daylight struck my eyes. At first, I didn't pay attention as if I wasn't fully awake yet. On their own, my legs carried me towards the door. Damn, looks like I fell asleep and missed my stop.
I rode on this bus all night.
But there was no door. I looked around the bus and realized it wasn't a good old worn out Liaz. Instead, the bus was an Incarius model, a new one.
Our main character is a bus connoisseur.
Of course. Oh, Jesus, what just happened?
What?
What is all of this stuff?
What stuff?
Oh, but there
Did,
was no door. I looked around the.
oh, did you
I
click the back
froze,
arrow?
maybe by accident.
Yeah.
I froze in shock. How? What? Am I dead? Have I been kidnapped? No,
Yes.
I must be dead. I patted myself down feverishly, slapped myself painfully in the face a few times. I banged my forehead on the back of one of the bus seats. Excuse me. It's clear. Either I'm still alive, or I can still feel pain when you're dead.
Of course.
But how could this happen?
Oh, by the way, actually, it kind of does make sense. The bus did catch on fire in the intro.
Well, I think it was a bus from hell.
Probably. Because we all know hell is just a Soviet pioneer camp.
Well, I think this is this dude's greatest fear.
Yeah,
Soviet
probably.
pioneer camp.
Alright, let's.
Alright, maybe I slept for too long and ended up at the bus depot.
Hmm.
And then, what? Did they put me onto another bus?
Mm-hmm.
I rushed out and took a look around. Greenery wherever I looked, tall grass on the roadside, trees, flowers. My worst enemy.
Summer!
Summer! But how? It was winter just a moment ago. My head was aching unbearably, as if it were going to explode, and then we die.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly, I began to remember.
Flashback!
My eyes are open.
Whoa!
I see. We're going into Summertown. A long road running off into the distance. Forests, plains, fields, lakes, and forests again. I think I was sleeping, but then how can I remember all of it? And then, a gap in time and space. Oh, some girl leaning over me. She softly whispered something into my ear. Then a gap again. Cranberries. And then I woke up here on this new cool looking bus.
Yes.
Who was that strange girl? Cranberries. Or
Yes,
was she
that was
just
the girl.
a dream? For some reason, thinking about her made me feel better and calmed me down a little.
It's for real estate.
Yes. I felt warmth all over.
She set me on fire.
Crap, another one. Coming from the inside. She set my insides on fire. How
Yeah.
could she? She's so rude. She didn't even buy me dinner first.
She just lit you on fire.
No,
At
she
least
lit my
most serial
insides.
killers will buy you dinner.
Yeah. Could it be her who brought me here? Yeah, little girl drove you a bus through time and space, dude. Then I need to find her. And the best place to look for her is away from here. I am going to leave the only vehicle I see within 40 miles.
Mm-hmm.
I rushed to the left, then to the right, then stopped, hesitating over where to go. Finally, I ran in the direction from which the bus had probably came. Dat. Dat.
Nice view.
Physical exercise does refresh one's mind. Thoughts became clearer, and it gets a little easier to evaluate the surrounding reality. Oh no! I pushed a button again.
Oh no.
Not in my case, however. I was sitting on the roadside, wheezing and trying to ease my sore throat by gulping breaths of hot air. In any case, the run did its job. The fear withdrew for a while. Maybe I really am just dreaming. Though recalling my self-harm on the bus, I immediately reject that idea. 'Cause,
Also,
I like
how sometimes they switch between the guy's name and then not having the guy's name.
yeah.
Also,
Semyon.
It's Semyon. Which I think is just the Russian Simon.
Yep. I am neither dreaming nor dead. A narrow road ran through the field and far into the distance. That exact same road from my dream. I must be very far away from home. And it's not just that. It was winter yesterday, and now it's summer.
Whoa.
It's summer now. Sorry, misread. I guess I should take off these gloves. I feel like an idiot wearing my winter coat. Ugh. Teen angst. It's the whole environment. Of course, summer is usually like this. Green and hot. But here, everything is not entirely lifelike. Everything looks like it was taken from the paintings of Russian landscape artists of the 19th century.
People like Alexandrov was a prime example of this here. I don't know where I was going. I just felt like I needed to transition this into some like terrible history documentary on Russian landscape artists of the 19th century.
Yeah, I love that little hint that they put in there. Like, how does this guy, a connoisseur of buses and Russian landscape artists of the 19th century?
Not of the 20th, not of the 18th, the 19th.
Alright. The grass is just too lush. The brushes are not like what brushes should be.
Those are bushes.
Oh, why did I say brushes?
I don't know. The painting brushes, they're everywhere. They're not what they're supposed to be.
They are so thick that you can't see anything through them. Like treetops, honestly. Dat. And the trees themselves, which we can barely see in this picture. Dat. The forests are quite far away, but the trees looked as if they had closed their ranks and were now just waiting for an order to advance onto the fields and plains.
Yep.
I caught my breath and looked at the bus, which was now barely visible. That was a good run.
Oh, a good run.
Fear overtook me once again.
That was very short.
Those power lines. Dat. There must be people here. But what does it mean?
I don't know.
In fact,
There's people here.
Probably. Oh, you're so smart, Signor Corbano. In fact, that means nothing at all. Really, dude? Oh, crap. I keep hitting the arrow keys, and it keeps, like, stopping me from doing everything.
Oh. Alright, continue if you can.
Alright. In fact, that means nothing at all. Couldn't they have power lines even in hell?
Oh,
yes, they do. It's quite nice. We just upgraded to modern technology. It's really cool. Trust me. Where was I? Roasting sinners over hot coals. Actually, we took the hot coals out, and now we just barbecue them. Yeah, it's barbecued toes. It's our new specialty. That's so last century. Yeah, you see, this guy gets it.
Yeah.
I must have reached the point of no return. After which you should either lose your mind completely or finally try to understand what it is. What is going on? Crap, I keep hitting the arrow keys.
Stop hitting the arrow keys.
And well, I still have a choice. I should pick the second option. We shouldn't have gone with the girl?
I don't know.
Alright, for those of you who don't know, there's a decision when you first, like, it's one of the first things that you do when you get into the game.
Mm-hmm.
You get to choose to go with this girl, or you could choose to not go with her. We chose to go with her.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like when you don't go with her.
I think it's for a different ending.
Probably. Anyways, I slowly headed back to the bus. Of course, it was scary.
Oh no, not that bus. The pristine, whatever it was,
Yeah.
brand it was.
But I'm not likely to find an answer in the fields or the woods. And this wretched bucket of bolts
I like
is
how
the
he went from like, man, this is a pristine bus to like, oh, it's a bucket of bolts.
yeah, he's a real connoisseur of buses,
Yeah.
isn't he? The only kind of link that I have with the real world.
And the or the power lines too.
Dot, dat, dat. What the heck does that say?
No clue. I think it will
Colben Hawk!
I think it'll eventually translate. I think it's like Camp Owl or something like that. But I can't remember. I think it eventually says.
I should carefully scout the area.
Oh, well, we might have a viewer who knows a bit of Russian, so translate it for us, cool koala.
Yeah. Well, we can see that Sovyanok means owlet.
Where do you see that? Oh.
Up in the top corner.
Oh. What? Where's that from?
Oh right, a brick wall and its gates crowned with a Sovyanok sign. Statues of prisoners standing
Pioneers.
standing on either side, and a road sign nearby showing the bus route number 410.
Also, I'd like to point out that statue of that boy, which I know is supposed to be him with a telescope, I'm guessing, or like yeah.
But it looks like a bottle.
It looks like he's just drinking a bottle of vodka. Like, let's be real
Really?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trip's taking a bit too long today. I smirked. A person may start acting inappropriately in extreme situations.
Where'd this come from?
I don't know. Something like that is probably happening to me now. This place didn't look abandoned at all. No rust on the gates, no damage to the walls. Sovyanoko.
There's no O at the end of that, but okay.
I know. What could have a name like that? Judging by the pioneer statue, it could be a kid's summer camp. Moreover, it appears to be open. Of course, the simplest explanation, logically speaking, explains nothing at all.
I'm just gonna check how long this has been. Okay, we got 2 minutes.
Okay, the strange girl, the altered bust, Summer, the pioneer camp. Thousands of theories went through my mind instantly, from alien abduction to lethargic sleep, from a hallucination to a time and space shift. None was worse than any other, but there was really no way to pick a single one. Then it occurred to me, I can try to make a phone call. I took out my cell phone and dialed the first number from my contact list, my therapist. But instead of signal strength bars, the screen was showing a thick cross.
What does that mean? All I can think is an iron cross pops up on the screen.
Hold on, I missed a line.
Oh.
Alright, there may be no signal in such a remote place.
Of course.
Though I cannot be the only one who came here. Buses don't drive themselves.
That's
These ones do. Should we stop here at the bus screen?
So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy the series. I know it's a bit boring right now because the intro is probably the worst part of this game, but we will get to the action-packed and more line parts. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
See you guys.
All right.